Hi everyone, welcome to your August 2025 wealth reading. Connecting with your collective Leo energies. You'll see here that we have 5 archangels that kind of help guide, focus in on wealth success areas. So we'll do a card each for those angels and see what messages they have for you. And then we'll do your monthly reading. So I do timestamp below if you want to skip ahead to your messages. Otherwise, I'm going to go ahead and start getting your cards here as I connect in. I will share with you, or those of you that are hanging out with me in the intro, that this deck, your monthly reading, has kind of been doing a different pattern per sign. And there's been some messages in those patterns. So we'll see here which archangel wants to say what. Trying to get a feel here for your energy as well. You're the first sign up in this last grouping. I always seem to group signs. They have a common theme. So you'll be the first group up. I guess I'll figure out what the common theme is for the four signs I'm going to be reading now. But also, let's see what your pattern is going to be here. Now these cards are actually horizontal, so I'm just going to go like that. But for some reason they want it crossed. Okay, crossed it will be. I don't know about you, but it's kind of feeling like a bit of a body, head, torso, feet for some reason, and emphasis on the feet. Kind of clown feet maybe, kind of clownish. That's fun and playful. I'm smiling. Makes me smile to picture a kind of a character. I don't know. Maybe you're about to meet quite a character. You know, a memorable connection. That's interesting. I wonder why the big feet here. Why the funny, goofy shoes that they're giving me. Okay, well that's interesting. So potentially a VIP coming in here, a very important person. I'm just going to take the timestamp now for all of our friends that join us for the messages, and we'll start with the archangels here. I'm going to come over to Archangel Gabriel first for you all. They focus in on communications, with others, with self, with our environments that we're in order to attract abundance and wealth and finances. And it looks like there's some kind of communication here regarding fairness or a balance. So balancing of the finances. So it could be I feel more like you kind of looking at the balance of your finances. So maybe at this time of year, you're receiving like an investment report, or maybe an annual bonus, a promotion, a top-up, salary increase, something here that allows you to go, oh, I have surplus, and I can now move forward with this idea, this passion, this thought that you had. Doesn't so much feel like a goal. It does feel more like a vision, a dream, a thought, a project, a personal hobby here with the passion. You now have the additional funds here to go ahead and do that. So that could be a vacation even. So some kind of it's under communication. So like I said, some kind of, you're reading something here regarding your finances. You're receiving, like I said, the receiving of the notice of your promotion, your salary increase. Reading your bank statement for the month and seeing the bonus come in, or seeing the transfer of funds maybe finally come through. but now you're able. There's an ability here, able to do what you envisioned. Move forward. Archangel Uriel, kind of helping you see the bigger picture, talking about vision and dreams already. Here you are, look at you and your soul, you and your angels. I wanted to say conspiring, right? But look at you building this this rainbow here from one cup to the next cup. When there's an exchange like this, for me, it's the ending of one chapter, heading into the next phase, the next stage. So again, sort of that promotional sensation, right? You're moving up, you're receiving the news and the financial help to kind of move on. So it could be a loan, mortgage, new home, the travel, right? The trip you've been dreaming of. It's coming in here. Wish come true with the finances. Look again, see the messenger here, tapping on the cup. This one's full. You've got a surplus here that's now going to start pouring into this phase, this chapter. So there's a transition here, a crossover, as we see over here, right? The crossover that they wanted me to do. Also, we have a connection here. I wonder if this is when that connection comes in for you. This, my playful, joyful clown over here. You know, in order of sequence here. For some reason, I want to talk order sequence with you. You know, receipt of the surplus. You head out on the new project, trip, new role, whatever it is. And that's where you have this connection, but this new, whatever you're investing these additional surplus dollars in, that's where this connection is sitting for you. So good luck and good favor connected here. And last month with you all, we talked about focusing, like shifting your focus in order to gain wealth. And look at you here, you're focusing and you're gaining wealth. So same kind of message. So continue this focus that you have on building, multiplying, growing your wealth here. Archangel Jophiel, so kind of seeing situation from a different perspective. Sometimes we need the assistance to see, right, the silver lining, or see a situation for the positive impact that it's having on you. Again, sort of this bank is full, right? Your treasure chest is full, it's spilling over. But you're also saving away here, right? You're only kind of digging out just what you need. Maybe there's an expense, and you have the surplus in order to cover the expense, more than, right? We have the good favorable news. Not only if you're feeling like you're paying out right now to people, right? The collector, right? The money collector. If you feel like you're paying out to people right now, and maybe you're communicating to yourself, like venting, right, in your thoughts, there is money that's going to come in to replace what you're paying out. There's nothing, you're not without. And then kind of seeing from another point of view here, kind of where I'm trying to go with your message is, see how he's digging, right? This one's digging below. It's like your wealth is quite deep. So, you know, either you have really smart finance investments that you've done, maybe there's you know, a TFSA, or, you know, some kind of savings account you opened years ago that maybe you forgot about, but it's like you find it and you have just what you need, right? You're taking out, you're withdrawing just what you need to cover whatever this is, this expense, this trip, but you have it. So instead of seeing it as oh my God, I have to find dollars to pay this out, it's, oh, I have enough dollars to pay this out and then some. And it's going to be replenished. It's going to come right back to you. It's going to come right back to me. So kind of shifting your verbiage in your thoughts here. Archangel Ariel, concerned with money flowing in and money flowing out, sources of revenue. I feel like you're prepared to cut something out, but you don't have to. Again, sort of this very mindful savings that you have, or maybe you struggle, the emotions here, struggle with anxiety as it relates to wealth or just spending, right? Some of us struggle with the thought of having to pay an expense that's quite large. So I feel like here you're prepared to be like, well, that's fine, I'll just go without. Like, I don't need this, but all of your loved ones and your angels here are wrapping around you going, why, when you have enough? Why would you withhold joy and happiness from yourself? Go ahead, right? You have enough. It will come back to you. You don't need to, there's no compromise here. You don't have, there's no stoppage, right? This is kind of always glowing. There's not going to be a shortage. There's not going to be any kind of short circuit or delay or cut in your finances here. I don't think you need to give anything up at all. Again, that compromise versus just enjoying. It's sort of the freedom and the peace of mind and knowing that you're okay financially to cover this. I'm going back to trip here because with the character here, right? This could be like going to one of those adventure parks, right? Where you have characters. Or maybe this character makes you think of a specific destination or person that maybe you want to travel to see. Why is travel so strong with you, Leos? Archangel Messages is kind of all matters. So all-encompassing when it comes to wealth, success, prosperity, stability. I feel like this is the individual over here. This is your connection. Because I kind of feel like you're kind of coming to the end of a path here, your journey, whatever this is. Like say this was home repair work that you're pulling money from. This is your contractor. It's like, when you are in the presence of this connection, you just know your intuition, the connection, right? The chemistry, I guess we call it, when we feel just something, right? You just feel kismet, like, okay, this energy matches mine. I'm gonna be well taken care of. This individual has my best interests at heart. And I like how they've kind of been waiting for you. Look at the puffiness of the outfit, right? Like, and the stripes remind me of the balloon pants of clowns. Coming back to my character over here. And he's got big boots, emphasis on the shoes again, footwear. Maybe that's a sign for you when you meet this person. Like work boots, right? Work boots can be big and kind of clunky, or a different color, right? They kind of have that, construction yellow, I guess it's called. Muted kind of beige, yellow, tan. Or maybe they have to wade into water. Maybe they're some kind of officer, right? Every some kind of special footwear, I feel. Maybe they have to wear as part of the profession. I mean, maybe it's flippers. I don't know. Maybe you're on vacation. Maybe this is, your boat captain who's going to be diving with you. But they have something here to offer you. A service, an idea, partnership, or just a good time. Just to just to get you laughing, Leo, having a good time. Are you not having a good time? Are you too financially focused right now? Too worried on the money, right? Looking and counting pennies, ready to cut more things out in order to save more when there's no reason to. You're supported here. Okay, I really like this character though. I like the really happy, playful energy that I'm feeling there. Okay, let's go over to your reading here now. Let's see. Where do we want to start? Head and shoulders, knees and toes. Okay. So start at the top. We have the beautiful Sun card. You know, sitting in your field of joy, happiness. You know, this is your happy place. This is the corgi's happy place. Sitting amongst the marigolds, right? Amongst the same color. Looking out over his field. Smiling, tongue hanging out. Where's your happy place? Right? Is your happy place in the sun? So coming back to travel again here for you, Leos. Warmth, or being around people that bring you warmth and joy, right? The marigolds here. Happiness. Is happiness just solo time, right? Just me time, enjoying the air. Maybe you're hiking, whatever. So a return to your happy place here. Push for you to your wealth story here is all about, or your abundance story right now is about wealth and emotions, happiness, joy. That's where they want you to be. Sorry, I'm fussing because these cards seem far away, but I want to make sure the pattern is still in there. Okay. So these are crisscrossed, so we'll see why they're crisscrossed. Okay. Writing your own story, right? There he is, waiting for you, right? I said they're waiting for you at the end of the path here. Open the doors, step outside, write a new chapter, take control here. Step outside. Maybe that's why there's a lot of travel outdoors. You know, maybe you have been staying inside a lot, working, toiling away. So there's a lot of push here to get outdoors, move forward. You know, even this looks like, you know, this signing of a agreement, right? The contract. Maybe that's where the wealth is coming in, right? The surplus. So that's you signing the mortgage agreement, loan agreement, your renewed employment contract or a new one, right? The promotion paper, confirming receipt of your bonus check or some kind of payout, right? Sometimes we have to sign to receive the package. And that allows you to go through this new door, this new opportunity, go hang out with this new person in that field of gold. Right? That's where that path is heading. So an opportunity to change things around. Change your point of view. Return to your happy place. If you're debating between two opportunities, and the fish is, you know, pointing at the left side with the treasure chest full versus the penny counter, right? Just kind of giving to the peasants. Purple, trust your intuition. Which one's going to be a return to your happy place? Which job is going to offer you, which role, which opportunity, which contractor, right, is giving you the right vibe, is making you feel happy, comfortable, is going to give you freedom of creativity. So whatever you seek here, maybe that could be too, this choice here between the two. Both are okay, but one's going to be happier, right? Just more aligned with your energy. Okay. We have change ahead, right? The lighthouse is ahead here for you. Change in stability, you know, safety on the shore, home, lifestyle, shining the light, you know, kind of bringing you in, calling you into shore after this. But you have to change, right? There has to be a change for this to happen. You have to decide what's the best choice for you. Decide to go to your happy place, decide to walk down this path, decide to sign on the dot, right? Decide to explore, adventure, travel. So decision here, Leos. Are you going to choose your happy place? Look at you surrounded by everything you like, love. You have new friendships. You have forgiveness as well. That's what you need. Forgiveness, closure, but mostly new friendships. We have you completely stable and surrounded, wrapped around here with wealth. You're doing something you love completely. So a return to your happy place, a return to your original passion, a return to who you are. Look at all the red here, just blooming around you. Love and peace, balance, financial stability. And then you've got your soul here at your back, supporting you as you're kind of out here. And again, you're out in nature, out in fresh air. You're outside. You know, freedom, lots of space, or openness. You know, you're walking through the doors here. You're leaving the interior to go exterior. Go outside. Maybe you need to think outside the box for your solution, right? You're looking in the box, and this guy's laughing, going, the money you need, the wealth you need is sitting out here, right? Think outside the box. Which choice offers that to you? Thinking outside the box is clown-like, jester-like, right? Joyful, creative. So interesting here. You've got a bit of a choice here, Leo, on what you're going to pursue, what you're going to look at. But I do feel like you can release some anxiety here about your wealth in terms of money, dollars, finances, investments. You seem definitely okay there. Or you've got this top up, this extra dough coming in here for you. So let's check in next month and see if you're in your happy place.